Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of Reflector News. I'm Chrissy Havlin.
Buenvenido. I am Stephen McGall.
Steve.
Chrissy. You only need the light when it's burning low. You only miss the sun when it starts to snow. You only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. But more than that later. It's me again, isn't it?
Yep.
Excellent. Tonight's speaker, Chrissy Havlin. If you want to leave, please do. But no, he will be good. He's talking about
Affirmation.
affirmation, which means
Affirmation.
More on that later. And also 5 Minutes of Fire, Miss Megan Stewart. Oh my word, it's going to be class. So good. My daddy says my 5 Minutes of Fire are the best.
Daddy says your burgers are stinking.
So that's tonight. Chrissy?
Stephen. Thursday night, don't forget that the prayer meeting is on here at the church. It would be good if you would be there. Carl is finishing off her series on two blokes with very similar names. One of them was a king. I can't remember what their names are, but it's very good.
It's very descriptive detail you've given us there. That's keyboard Carl, for those of you who don't know who Carl is.
Yeah, so that's Thursday night, 7:30 here at the church.
Church services
Steve.
on... Oh, Chrissy. Church services this Sunday, as usual. You know what they are. They're 11 a.m. in the morning with communion and 6 p.m. at night. All involve music, teaching and fellowship. So be there. Chrissy.
Steve, thank you. Coming up on the 2nd of July, we're going to have our first ever Reflector open night. For those of you who don't know what an open night is, it's when you come and see what the place is like before you make a decision to join.
It's a bit like going to parents' evening at school, only we'll tell them what you're actually like and that you're awful and that we don't want you to come back ever.
Yes, so that is for parents. That could be your parents if they want to come and see what youth's about, or parents of P7s, and then they said P7s if they want to come and see what youth's like before they join in September.
Yes, we'll just be super nice to people and get them to come along.
That is Tuesday the 2nd of July. There'll be more info on that later. We might get you involved in the service that night, so that will be good.
Parents' evening. And finally, next week, I am speaking. I'm not sure what I'm going to say yet, but I'll say something. And 5 Minutes of Fire is by Georgine Norton.
Georgine
Georgine, you know,
Correct
sister.
me if I'm wrong. Does she have a sister?
She does.
What's her name?
You don't recall?
No.
Oh, Livia.
Yes. They're the Nortons?
Oh, that wasn't very good.
From Norway?
No. They're from Bali.
Okay, very good. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Reflector News. We trust you had a good night.
Even though we did this before the night started.
Yes.
Yes, have a good night. And please do stay tuned, because following on from the success of The Voice, we have BBC One's new show, The Face, where beautiful people are judged and ugly people are punished. Chrissy.
Oh, Steve. You reached new lows.
I know. I panicked. I couldn't think of anything funny.
Goodbye.